Hi, my name is Tara Patterson, the founder of the Mom's Choice Awards, and we are here live at Book Expo America in New York City. And I am with author Jeff Marginean, and his book, My Buddy Butch, won adult nonfiction.
Adult nonfiction.
Make sure we have 300 categories. I want to make sure I give you the right one. Well, tell me a little bit about My Buddy Butch. Is this actually your dog? Or
yes, that's
is?
Butch.
Okay.
Yeah, he was very put off that I'm here without him.
Oh, without?
Yeah.
They wouldn't let him come in too?
Well, they would, but with all the hustle and bustle, it's a little too much.
Okay.
So
a little
I figured,
overwhelming.
Exactly.
He's a sensitive guy.
Well, I try. This is a very.
I met your dog.
It's a very. Oh, him. Oh,
Yeah,
well, yeah,
this
him
would
too.
be overwhelming.
He's not real sensitive, but I hear about it. Yeah, the book really emanated from the fact Mom passed away 6 years ago. Okay, leaving Dad alone for the first time in almost 60 years.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so through that we decided, oh, we'll get Dad a Boston Terrier because he used to raise them and breed them like 50, 60 years ago. Okay, so
50 or 60 years
yeah.
ago. Is breeding still the same?
Oh no.
Okay, that's
No.
changed.
Well, that's changed.
That's
yeah,
changed
that's
too.
changed too. Everything evolves, I guess.
So,
I don't know.
even dog breeding.
Yeah. So before I knew it, my sisters and I, Judy and Jeannie, and my brother Jim, at the time, we got together and bought Dad Buttons, okay, which is Butch's mom.
Okay.
Well, before we knew it, a year later, he had bred her. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Dad, you know
You
what?
didn't know this?
No. Well, he was talking about it, and before you knew it, boom.
He did it.
Yeah. He came back from Florida, okay, and next thing you know, he's at the vet because the vet had a Boston Terrier, so he bred her. He ends up with a breed, or a little brood of 5 of puppies, okay? And he says, I'm not selling any of these until you pick one. I said, Dad, I'm too busy. I got this, I got that. I'm also a producer, so I do a lot of music work too, and I just don't have time. No, I'm not selling them until you pick one.
Interesting.
Okay, fine. All right, I'll pick one. So, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I'll pick one, and maybe I can give it away or so.
Oh no.
Yeah,
what would Dad have thought about that?
Yeah, well, he wasn't going to sell them unless I picked one. So I chose Butch because of that dot on top of his head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, that's next.
Very cool.
The blue eye, I didn't realize. I didn't realize that the blue eye was there.
Oh, that's so cool.
So part of the book is actually it's Confessions of a New Dog Dad. Okay, well, there's a lot of confessions in there, okay? All right, trying to maintain my manhood while this guy is digging into my heart more and more every day, you know. The eye was a fluke. It's very rare in this breed, a Boston Terrier. And so while I'm going through all this, I'm realizing, oh, Dad, look, he's got a blue eye. I mean, he was just weeks old at the time. No, he doesn't really. Yeah, he does. His eye is blue. And I'm thinking, oh, and then the more I read about it, you know, the internet is the best and the worst thing that's ever happened. A lot of good information, a lot of bad information, okay? So I'm looking this up and I'm thinking, oh, one blue eye, Boston Terriers. Well, I see that it is rare, but it's not uncommon. Well, there's like what they call an LP gene that promotes blindness. So I'm thinking, oh no, he's blind in one eye. What am I going to do? You know, and I'm thinking like a father, a nervous father.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I know, I'm like intuitive pet owner here.
Exactly. And I'm thinking, you know, I don't have any kids. This is it. So, I mean, he's weeks old. I didn't really want to pick one. And here I am, you know, staying up at nights thinking, well, okay, we'll be all right. If he can't see from birth, then he'll be used to it and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And,
just one eye or both eyes?
One eye.
Just one eye,
Just
but
the blue.
that would have been in just the one eye. Then.
Yeah,
okay,
the blue
got
eye.
it. Okay, so he can't see out of it.
Yeah, he can.
He can, okay.
He can. So it all turned out okay, you know,
Right.
and it's like, oh, he can see, you know.
How
So,
did you know? He didn't run into the walls?
well, I was
or?
testing him with the finger around the side, you know,
Okay.
his peripheral vision,
yeah.
and then he would jump on it, you know, ready to go. And so then I realized that he could see, but he's going to be 5 years old this year in July. And part of that learning experience of him knowing each other, we know each other so well now. You know, I have a little, one of those bellhop bells, you know, for service by the door.
Yeah.
I taught him how to ring that bell when he's ready to go out.
Aha.
So he rings the bell and I know, okay, he wants to go out. Sometimes he'll go over by the door and he'll stand there and look at me until I get out of the chair, and then he'll jump in the chair because it's warm. He wants to sit in my chair.
He was getting you out of your chair.
Yeah, he stands right by the door. I can see him. I say, oh, you want to go out? Okay.
So you get up, and then he hops in your spot.
Exactly. So, I mean, things like that, things, raising a puppy, if I would have known then what I know now, I'm not sure we would have gotten Dad a puppy. We would have got a rescue. There's a lot of programs that are out there now that I've learned about, which I use on our radio show, which actually spawned from the fact of things that I've learned while writing the book. We're a huge advocate. We try to do a weekly segment on pet rescues from all around the country, all 50 states. And we try to get the smaller ones. I mean, we've had the ASPCA and the U.S. Humane Society and a lot of the bigger ones that are out there. Best Friends in Utah. But we try to pick some of the smaller ones in all 50 states so that they'll have an opportunity to get their word out. What I'm trying to do is link a lot of those together for the sake of natural disasters, things that happen like the hurricane, where we can broadcast to a wide range of people that are in the rescue business that can take some of the animals that have been misplaced or displaced because of a natural disaster, that type of thing. So I think that, God knows that I'm so grateful and blessed that it happened the way it did because Butch came along. But had I known about these organizations, more about them then, I probably would have gotten a senior dog because there are senior for senior programs that are out there.
Are you calling yourself a senior?
No.
Okay.
No.
For your
not
dad.
yet.
For your
Dad. Yeah. I got a few years to go. I know I got the white hair and everything, but I think it just matches him. That's all.
But now you have a radio show too.
Yes.
And is your radio show specifically about Butch and about other?
Yes and no. What has happened with the radio show is it stemmed. A lot of the subject matter we cover on the radio show is because I didn't know hardly anything when I first got him. I've learned so much, and then I've come to learn that other people who already even have dogs were wondering about the same things that I was. I'm not afraid to ask the stupid questions, okay?
As always taught, there are no stupid questions, just stupid answers.
Oh, I thought you were going to say just stupid people.
No questions stupid.
No, that's right. But I don't know. And so I really don't, I don't do anything to offend anyone. At the same time, I'm not really afraid of what anybody thinks if I ask a really stupid question. We have veterinarians from all over the country. We've had Cesar Millan, we've had Victoria Stilwell, we've had the people from Dogtown, the trainers from Dogtown on National Geographic Channel, all stemming from the fact that I didn't know certain things about raising a dog. Mm-hmm. He's a small package, he's big for a Boston Terrier, he's about 24, 25 pounds, so he's a little bit bigger. So I do a lot of things with him. I taught him how to catch a Frisbee. There's this great big ball that he tries to puncture while I mow the lawn. And he works up a lather, a face, and slobber from head to toe. And we have video of that on our website, mybuddybutch.com.
Okay, and what is your radio show too?
The radio show, it's also My Buddy Butch. It's My Buddy Butch radio talk show. It's on every Thursday night, 7 p.m., 7 to 8 live.
Okay, and they can get that through your website.
Through the website, Blog Talk Radio, and also at select radio stations throughout the country.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get some of your segments onto these other radio stations. So
absolutely.
And you'll have a list up there of when it might be on or what radio stations?
Eventually we will.
Okay.
But right now it's difficult because it's going out on a weekly basis to different areas around the country.
Right. You focus on areas. Okay, so you can go to his website and find out exactly when you will be on and what radio show, the time, and what it'll be about.
Right.
Let everybody know so they can tune in. And do you allow your listeners to ask questions? Is there a chat? How does that work?
Yes, there is a chat, and we also invite people to call in certain segments. Although most of the time we get emails, info at mybuddybutch.com. And people can email questions in and things like that if they're afraid to ask questions. I'm not afraid to ask your questions. sometimes I can answer the questions because I've already asked